Please remain standing and join in singing of the National Anthem. You will find the words inside the back cover of your program. Please be seated. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our graduates and diplomats, their families and friends. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the University of Southern Queensland, to welcome you to the 2019 USQ Toowoomba Graduation Ceremony for Creative Arts and Media, Education and Humanities and Communication. My name is Professor Grant Daggard. I am the Chair of the Academic Board at the University. In the spirit of reconciliation, the University of Southern Queensland recognises that it is situated on the country for which the Djarowa and Gayabul people have been custodians for many centuries and on which they have performed age-old ceremonies of celebration, initiation and renewal. We acknowledge their living culture and unique role in the life of this region and offer our deep appreciation for their contribution to and support of our academic enterprise. Today, we are honoured by the company of many distinguished guests, and it is my very pleasant duty to acknowledge their presence. In addition to our Chancellor, Mr John Dornbush, and his wife, Mrs Margaret Dornbush, and our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Geraldine Mackenzie, and her husband, Mr Keith Mackenzie, we welcome our graduation speaker for today's ceremony, Dr Damien Pearce, Chief Executive Officer at the National Youth Science Forum. We also welcome Councillor Nancy Summerfield, Councillor, Toowoomba Regional Council, Ms Jenny Butler, Executive Office Studies, South West Region TAFE, Queensland, Ms Jada Wallington, State Manager, Queensland and Northern Territory Teachers Mutual Bank, Ms Claire Marriage, also from the Teachers Mutual Bank, and from the USQ Elders and Valued Persons Advisory Board, Uncle Wayne Fossey, Chair, Auntie Laureen Henderson, and Uncle Mal College. We welcome to long-time friends and ardent supporter of the University, Mrs Lee Rappaport. And we welcome many other distinguished members of our community whose names I might not have mentioned, but whose presence is equally valued by the University. I welcome the Deputy Vice-Chancellors and Pro-Vice-Chancellors and all my colleagues here on stage who have formed the academic procession, and our many colleagues from the University whose presence here today, either as part of the audience or as officials, is no less important than that of our distinguished guests. Let me again extend a warm welcome to our soon-to-be graduates, their families and friends. This is your day, and this graduation ceremony is truly a proud celebration of your achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you all. It is now my very pleasant duty to invite the Chancellor of the University, Mr John Dornbush, to formally welcome you to today's ceremony.
Vice-Chancellor, members of the USQ Council, graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. As Chancellor, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this afternoon's graduation ceremony. I also extend a warm welcome to our graduation speaker, Dr Damien Pearce, Chief Executive Officer of the National Youth Science Forum. Thank you for being with us, Damien, and I look forward to your address later in this afternoon's ceremony. On behalf of USQ, I extend my warmest congratulations to our newest graduands from the disciplines of creative arts and media, education, humanities and communication. Graduation ceremonies are always memorable, colourful and happy occasions. While you celebrate your achievements today, I know that you will also take the time to appreciate the support that your family, friends and colleagues have given in helping you to live your dream of gaining a university degree. They have encouraged you, they have guided you, and they have believed in you. I know that each and every graduating student here today has a story to tell about their university journey. Some have relocated from overseas or travelled hundreds of kilometres to study here, leaving behind their homes, their friends and their family. Some have put full-time jobs and careers on hold to take up study. Others have taken on multiple part-time jobs, working long, late hours just to support themselves through their studies. Some have sacrificed dreams of travel or an active social life. All will have sacrificed countless hours of sleep and probably a little of their sanity too, in pursuit of excellence. All have sacrificed quality time with loved ones. You have shown commitment, dedication and persistence, and no doubt you've experienced setbacks and failures. You have learned to be more accepting, understanding and tolerant of others with differing opinions and ideas. These are things that will give you the strength and conviction to meet any challenge that is set down before you in the future. And these are the things that have made your friends and your family so proud of you today. From our initial intake 52 years ago, the university has now graduated more than 110,000 students and has a current enrolment of close to 30,000 students across a multitude of programs offered both domestically and internationally. We employ almost 2,000 people from 66 different countries, and 126 different languages are spoken by our students and staff. Multiculturalism is an integral part of our identity in governance and in practice. And what an incredible investment this has made to our local communities, where our understanding, our tolerance, and our acceptance of others has benefited and widened through the interaction and contact we have with our international students and the integration we have embraced for our overseas families. It is through education that knowledge is gained, tolerance is cultured, wisdom is won, and understanding acquired. In the most recent Graduate Outcomes Survey, we are proud to be ranked first in Queensland and third in Australia for graduate starting salaries. USQ graduates find work quicker and earn more in their first job compared to most other Australian universities. And just last week, the latest report from the Australian Research Council's Excellence in Research for Australia, or ERA, results were released. The ERA assessment, which evaluates the quality of research conducted at universities across Australia, rated USQ as world standard or better in 30 areas of research, with 18 research fields receiving the ultimate accolade of well above world standard. These outstanding results put USQ on a par with the best in the world and are a reflection of an unrelenting quest for research excellence and strategic investment. Graduands, I hope you will maintain your contact with USQ and through our Alumni Association, share with others the knowledge, experience and networks you have established. In closing, to those graduating, I say congratulations and good luck with your journey of learning. And to those who have helped you get here, I say thank you for a job well done. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to invite the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Geraldine Mackenzie, to the lectern.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure this afternoon to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Damien Pearce. Dr. Pearce is the Chief Executive Officer of the National Youth Science Forum, where he runs a number of residential programs to encourage young people in their passion for science, technology, engineering and maths. Prior to taking up this position, Dr. Pearce was the Education Director at the Australian Federal Police College, and before that, the Science and Technology Coordinator at the Canberra Institute of Technology. With extensive experience as a senior executive within professional and vocational education and training environments, interestingly, Dr. Pearce commenced his working life as a fitter and turner before his career direction changed to the field of education and training. Dr. Pearce has a Master of Educational Leadership from the University of Canberra and a Doctor of Education from USQ. He's also a graduate of the Australian Institute of Company Directors. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our graduation speaker this afternoon, Dr. Damien Pearce.
Thank you very much for that warm welcome. How is everybody this afternoon? Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests and especially graduates. Let me begin by congratulating everyone here today who's graduating on your monumental achievement and your tentative conclusion to your learning journey. I use the word tentative very deliberately, as this ceremony marks the end of one and the beginning of another learning journey, your journey into professional practice. I have learnt many things from my first Australian friends. As an outdoor activity enthusiast, what has resonated with me the most is the concept of country. Country as a way of belonging, country as a way of being. This is being part of the landscape you're passing through, as opposed to the Western approach of conquering and taming the environment. Let's reflect then that we are meeting on the custodial lands of the oldest living civilisation in the world. I pay my respects to the traditional custodian, the Jawa people and the Gurrubil people the elders, past and present and emerging, as they share their hopes and dreams and traditions with all Australians. Graduation is a time of celebration, and based on my experience, it won't be the graduates that are the only people that are celebrating. I'm sure that your significant other, especially your parents and friends, are probably graduating with you, because tick, that's done, time to move on. Whichever it is, one thing's for certain, this is a new phase of your life. I was delighted to receive this invitation to speak today, and I accepted it without hesitation. However, in the back of my head, I was thinking, sooner or later, the university is going to work out they've got the wrong bloke, they've got the wrong person, that I was an imposter. And actually ring me up and say, Damien, we've rescinded the opportunity, you've been found out. An imposter, as there have been times throughout my career that I have felt I don't really deserve to be taken seriously. Because sometimes, to be honest, I haven't really known what I was doing and I felt inadequate. This probably hasn't been the case, and I'm here. But seriously, there are going to be times when you may feel like an imposter and you may feel inadequate despite your success. My advice to overcome this so-called imposter syndrome is to remember that you are unlikely to be alone, talk to someone who knows how good you really are, and reflect on your achievements and the obstacles you have overcome to get to this place today. I am passionate about education. It has shaped my life. I began as a student from low socio-economic background in Tasmania, who was disengaged from school. The translation, I didn't like school. This eventually turned around, and once I engaged, I progressed from completing an apprenticeship as a fitter and turner in the military, becoming a tradesperson, a TAFE teacher, an educational leader, a senior executive, and a researcher. This also included completing a doctorate at USQ only a few short years ago. What I enjoyed most about my time at USQ as a student was the cultural diversity of the student body and sharing and hearing about each other's lived experiences. For me, education is a great equaliser, a vehicle for us to reach our full human potential, be successful in however we define success. I have observed through working with young people over and over the years, like apprentices, school and undergraduate students, and recent entrants to the workforce, that success is often defined by this group by subconscious groupthink. This thinking, which is undoubtedly influenced by social media and popular culture. However you define success is entirely up to you, and this definition will be informed by your worldview that develops through normalising your education and life experiences. Your worldview compromises of your presuppositions, convictions and values that you use to make sense of the world around you. The contemporary philosopher Habermas once said, "Only one who takes over their own life history can see it in the realisation of themselves." He continues, "Responsibility to take over one's biography means to get it clear about who one wants to be." Although a graduation ceremony is a pretty appropriate place to get philosophical, there are a few drawbacks, and being that we need to be able to make sense of the world around us, make sense of the here and now. This means we need to be much more grounded. We need to pay attention not only to ourselves, but what's going on in the world around us. This includes the complexities of our modern environment, including our profession, family, friends, and society more broadly. We make decisions based on our observations and our objectivity, based on the information we have at the time, and with the passage of time, this intelligence can prove to be good or not. At the end of the day, we need to take responsibility for the decisions that we make. So hopefully by now, my new 1,500 friends in front of me, that we build a bit of rapport. Although some people might think I'm successful, yes, and some things have gone to plan, other things haven't. If you told me as a 16-year-old that I would be privileged of being here today in front of this amazing group, I would have suggested that you were dreaming and probably would have reminded you something about illicit substances actually impairing your cognitive functioning. Achievements that have come my way have sometimes been opportunistic, being at the right place at the right time. Others have been more strategic, where I've set out to achieve predetermined goals, navigating and engaging through systems. However, all has been underpinned by my hard work and willingness to have a go and the growth mindset. As we are now friends, I'd like to share the most significant part of my life that hasn't gone to plan, and that's my mental health. I used to say that I suffer from clinical depression, but as the years pass, I've realised, whether I like it or not, and I don't, that mental illness is part of who I am. I am part of that exclusive club of 3 million Australians who live with anxiety and or depression. I'm not sure anyone can have a similar background to mine without some level of trauma mixed up in all of this. However, I'm not the only one, and sometimes we forget to be respectful of others. Everyone has a backstory. Fortunately, although I've hit rock bottom at times, the black dog hasn't pulled me towards a path of self-harm. When the black dog visits, which is always uninvited, rude and inconvenient, the implications for me, apart from feeling pretty miserable and putting on a brave face, is that I become incredibly hard on myself. This sometimes has been to my detriment, as it can distort my perspective and I can become my own worst enemy. It took a while for me to intrinsically break down the prevailing stereotypes of mental illness, being shameful and a sign of weakness. I experienced some unnecessary struggles because I didn't reach out for help. Another thing I've heard along the way is reaching out for help is a good thing. At this time of your graduation, we actually have lots in common. We are both commencing new phases of our lives. After 6 years as the CEO, my contract with the amazing National Youth Science Forum ends in June. And for the first time since initially entering the workplace, I may well be unemployed. I've reached an agreement with the board that it's time for me to move on and pursue new career opportunities, which seems to be quite common for senior executives, but the challenge isn't a problem. I have no idea what now. I'm not overly concerned that I won't be able to find employment to support my family with my beautiful wife, but question what type of work will keep me interested and engaged. I need to reconcile that with the current opportunities in the labour market, not to mention other considerations not directly related to my work, such as an ambition, such as my wife's auspicious career, my daughter's schooling and ageing parents. Does anything in that last paragraph sound familiar? In conclusion, some take-home messages. Damo's top 10, Damo's 10 tips and tricks, if you like. Number 1, although a great honour, when you agree to deliver a graduation speech, don't underestimate how long it's going to take you. It's a big job. Allow plenty of time. Number 2, feeling like an imposter is a sign that you are becoming accomplished at your job. Number 3, although uncomfortable, being outside your comfort zone is a place where you learn and ultimately thrive. Number 4, it seems to me that it's a nuisance that expertise doesn't come without hard work. 5, be wary of people who feel it necessary to tell you how good they are and those who go to the way to make your life miserable. There could be a few things going on here. They may have overinflated view of themselves. They may be a self-esteem thief, or they actually know how incompetent they really are and see you as a threat. Number 6, if a close friend or someone suggests that you need some wellbeing support and assistance, think about it seriously. See accepting the help of someone as a trait of your depth of character, an opportunity to challenge your worldview. One of the things in life that is constant is change, and most often the most challenging change to reconcile is change we can't control. When we can't influence change that's actually being done to us, the choice for us is pretty clear. We have a choice to decide how to respond, rationally or not. Number 8, be humble and kind to others. Number 9, don't forget to look after yourself. And number 10, I have it from good authority that it's not a good idea to run carrying scissors and always clean your teeth. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. Congratulations again, everyone, and I wish you every success for your future, whatever it may hold.
Thank you, Dr. Pearce, for your insightful and inspiring speech. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join with me again in thanking Dr. Damien Pearce for his graduation address. Ladies and gentlemen, graduation ceremonies are one of the most colourful and significant traditions of universities. As part of today's celebration, it is with pleasure that we now present for you the musical interlude. We are honoured to have Jessica Berwick and Alison Reith-Muller perform Crazy Dreams by Carrie Underwood, Troy Verges and George Dean. Jess is also graduating from USQ today with a Bachelor of Creative Arts music major. Jess will be accompanied by renowned Toowoomba pianist Alison Reith-Muller. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Berwick and Alison Reith-Muller.
Hello, you long shots, you dark horse runners, hairbrush singers, dashboard drummers. Hello, you wild magnolias, just waiting to bloom. There's a little bit of all that inside of me and you. I know even crazy dreams come true. I've stood at the bottom of some walls I thought I couldn't climb. I felt like Cinderella at the ball, just running out of time. So I know how it feels to be afraid and think that it's all gonna slip away. Hold on, hold on. Here's to you free souls, you firefly chasers, tree climbers, porch swingers, air guitar players. Here's to you fearless dancers, shaking walls in your bedrooms. There's a lot of wonder left inside of me and you. I know even crazy dreams come true. Never let a bad day be enough to go and talk you into giving up. 'Cause sometimes everybody feels like you, oh, feels like you, just like you. I know even crazy dreams come true. I know even crazy dreams come true.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a delightful performance. Please join me in once again thanking Jessica and Alison, and also congratulating Jessica on her graduation this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, the most significant part of graduation ceremonies is when our graduands are formally awarded their degrees by the Chancellor and they receive their testaments from him as evidence of their achievements. Would all graduands and diplomats please stand? Chancellor, I'm honoured to present graduands from Creative Arts and Media, Education, Humanities and Communication. I hereby certify that these graduands have fulfilled all requirements for the awards to be presented.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. With the authority of the Council of the University of Southern Queensland vested in me, I hereby admit you to the degrees and award the diplomas for which you have qualified. I also admit to their degrees and award diplomas in absentia to those students who have fulfilled all the requirements but who are unable to attend a graduation ceremony. My heartiest congratulations to you all.
Will the graduates and diplomats please be seated?
I now call upon the head of the School of Creative Arts, Dr. Rebecca Scollin, to present graduates from Creative Arts and Media.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduates. For the Bachelor of Communication and Media, Mitchell Luke Baisley. For the Bachelor of Creative Arts Honours, First Class, Joanna Maria Guerin. For the Bachelor of Creative Arts Honours, Second Class Division B, Douglas Martin de Jong. For the Bachelor of Creative Arts, Hayley Brooke Asbury. Hope Bellavoe. Jess Betts. Luke Reginald Betts. Kelly Lindy Bronson. Jessica Buttsworth. Awarded with Distinction and Faculty Medal, Connor Roderick Fogarty. Brittany Rain Francis. Michaela Marie Gordon. Tyler Lee Harlem. Awarded with Distinction, George Mackenzie Harris. Jamie Bonnie Harris. Thomas James. Sarah Marie Lawrence. Jacinta Bell McGowan. Nicholas Alexander Marks. Paige Emily McDonald. Sheldon McLaughlin. Robert Sean Mitchell. Alexander Nagy Friend. James Joseph Nadello. Laurie May Oxenford. Riona Emily Peck. Grace Sankey. Victoria Wukarskopis. Alexandra Eleanor K. Stewart. India Thompson. Bridget Rose Margaret Ward. Jackson Taylor Went. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of graduates from Creative Arts and Media.
I now call upon the head of the School of Teacher Education and Early Childhood, Professor Lindy Ann Abawi, to present graduates from education.
Chancellor, I wish to present the graduates from the Master of Education. Ko Po Yin Angeline. Jodie Murray Appleby. Sally Elizabeth Conn. Melanie Jane Evangelista. Awarded with distinction, Ruth Kathleen Fairbanks. Nicole Marie Foster. Michelle Ganter. Crystal Hardstaff. Anthony Eric Harker. Karen Murray Hyatt. Michelle Elizabeth Irving. Rhiannon Jane Laws. Angela Louise Martlew. Cher Molonique Mock. Amanda Louise Morgan. Miranda Murray. Tamara Jane Napper. Yasmin Bronte Pierce. Terence Leslie Smithers. Awarded with distinction, Pauline Joyce White. Veronica Winona White. The Master of Learning and Development, Anthony Keith Kongprepan Smith. Jessica Lee Somerville. The Master of Learning and Teaching, Kurt Butterworth. The Graduate Diploma of Education, Natalie Margaret Smith. Christy May Walker. The Graduate Diploma of Learning and Teaching, Sally Melinda Avis. Josephine Emily Birch. Jason Bray. Morgus Richard Chetty. Katie Coughlin. Janelle Hurley. Louise Allison Longhurst. Chrisandy Pamida Malio. Therese Maburo. Bridget Spirovsky. Colin John Strawn. Amy Walker. Peter James Walsh. And the Graduate Certificate of Education, Megan Louise McKee. Robin Elaine Mitchell. Roshni Singh Prasad. The Bachelor of Early Childhood, Kate Jean Booston. Susanna Dimitrieska. Kerry Louise Farmer. Sarah Louise Hamilton. Christine Elizabeth Harvey. Tracy Louise Hughes. Olivia Alexandra Kluss. Awarded with distinction, Brooke Louise Modra. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of graduates from education.
I now call upon the Head of the School of Linguistics, Adult and Specialist Education, Professor Shirley O'Neill, to present graduates from education.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduates for the Bachelor of Education. Georgia Rose Abbott. Jennifer Ann Aberley. Rachel Jane Afuk. Rachel Isabel Apps. Kim Marie Bays. Awarded with distinction, Sarah Angela Bailey. Awarded with distinction, Vanessa Balcom. Awarded with distinction, Natalie Jane Barrett. Katrina Ann Beddoes. Jamie Nicole Bell. Shauna May Bella. Awarded with distinction, Anne-Marie Francisca Bignon. Nicole Amber Bradshaw. Jacqueline Heather Brown. Nicholas James Cardiff. Emma Jane Chappell. Jordan K. Christensen. Melissa Rose Clark Dixon. Krista Leslie Connolly. Awarded with distinction and faculty medal, Monica Conway. Carly Ann Cooper. Awarded with distinction and faculty medal, Roanna Louise Cranston. Caitlin Dawn Deneen. Colin Alexander Donaldson. Scott Boyd Donaldson. Brielle Dorr. Awarded with distinction, Rebecca Jane Dunn. Sarah Ellen Edwards. Kiara Ainsley Elias. Elizabeth Caitlin Ernst. Christy Lee Estbig. Melanie Fells. Awarded with distinction, Chelsea Jane Ferguson. Freya Martina Fletcher. Carla Lee Galloway. Tamika May Alma Giddings. Selena Marie Gargas. Amy Louise Harksma. Christy Lee Hammond. Sanya Hanif. Awarded with distinction, Lucinda Lee Harsh. Georgina Rose Hastings. Brianna Jade Hayes. Timothy Brian Heenan. Awarded with distinction, Jasmine Ann Henry. Awarded with distinction and faculty medal, Noni Hill. Alice Frances Hills. Nikala Renee Hindle. Jessica Height. Lindsay Marie Hogg. Paige Jessica Holder. Jacqueline Holloway. Karen Marie Howard. Joy Higadora. Michaela Bree Ingram. Braden Henry Inslee. Christy Lee James. Madison Kyle Jennings. Cara Jensen. Ebony Grace Johnson. Ashley Kate Jones. Claire Maureen Kanowski. Michael James King. Isabella Hope King. Tessa Isabel Kinsella. Kiara Alana Lanigan. Emily Grace Lanza. Jonah Thomas Light. Jonah Thomas Light. Awarded with distinction, Lee Elizabeth Mann. Richard Marek. Danielle Amy Martin. Jamie Louise Matthews. Nicole Alicia Maynard. Catherine Mary McInville. Kimberly Grace McMaster. Angela May McNamee. Rebecca Michelle Mellett. Rachel Jane Miller. Awarded with distinction, Kim Louise Murphin. Leanne Marie Messop. Nikki Tace Mottram. Jack Richard Thomas Muller. Taylor Marie Muller. Siobhan Murray. Sophie Diane Napier. Summer Lee Nisi. Lisa Ann Northwood. Rachel May O'Dwyer. Stephen Julius O'Neill. Lee Monique Ostwald. Michael Nam Phan. Kim Marie Pooler. Michelle Lee Pine. Chun Chan. Derry Annette Quirk. Alice Victoria Rathie. Caitlin Valoria Ritchie. Peter John Rizzuto. Shandell K. Robertson. Sarah Marie Ross. Chelsea Helen Saunders. David James Sieb. Alana J. Seymour. Shailene Shannon. Tanya Lee Shepherd. Megan Therese Stimson. Ashley Ann Skews. Awarded with distinction, Christy Jane Smith. Bernadette Louise Spies. Laura Ann Springborg. Awarded with distinction and faculty medal, Lucy Starkey. Tamara Lee Steinhardt. Amanda Lee Stevens. Caitlin Stevenson. Jack Taylor. Lorena Alexis May Todd. Kerry Ann Trost. Siobhan Usher. Laura Denise Vassett. Donna Marie Vaughan. Matthew Charles Venning. Brittany Ray Walk. Rachel Louise Way. Samantha Waring Smith. Elizabeth Louise Wells-Pepe. Kari Alice Whitehouse. Karina Ray Wiggins. Lindy Williamson. Elizabeth Ann Wizawati. Emily Ann Walstein. Jessica Ann Wren. Carissa Amy Wright. Karen Jeanette Yarrow. Taylor Emily Zupp. For the Bachelor of General Education Studies, Samuel George McLennan. For the Bachelor of Vocational Education and Training, Mick Jordan. For the Associate Degree in Education Studies, Catherine Atkins. Rochelle Edlin. For the Diploma of Education Studies, Sonia May Healy. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of graduates from education. Thank you.
I now call upon the head of the School of Humanities and Communication, Professor Jill Lawrence, to present graduates from Humanities and Communication.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduates for the Master of Arts, Lee Sharon Porter. Sarah Louise Mans. For the Master of Professional Studies Research, Ross Forbes. For the Master of Public Relations, Melissa Jane Buckley. For the Graduate Certificate of Editing and Publishing, Catherine Marie Bay. Linda Clarkson. For the Graduate Certificate of Editing and Publishing, awarded with distinction and the Faculty Medal, Barbara Louise Allen. Awarded with distinction, Zespena Adna Dickerson. Crystal Gloria Nichols. awarded with distinction and a faculty medal, Sherilyn Murray Taylor. For the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science, Jenna Marie Hartland. Lauren Janelle Simpson. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours, First Class, Tara Louise East. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours, Second Class Division A, Peter James Davidson. Natasha Ann Walker. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours, Second Class Division B, Stephen Brett Payton. For the Bachelor of Arts, awarded with distinction, Zane Blunt. Stephen Michael Castell. Brittany Elizabeth Simmons Edelman. Awarded with distinction, Sarah Ruth Garrett. Katie Elizabeth Hibbert. Gemma Louise Hill. Megan Maria Virginia Jeffcoat. Jessica Rose Lyons. Fleur Amelia McIlwraith. Awarded with distinction, Abby Devon Menej Dennett. Awarded with distinction, Janie Elizabeth Parsons. Awarded with distinction, Joshua Toombs. For the Bachelor of Communication, awarded with distinction, Nicholas James Britnell. Awarded with distinction, Madison Ganji. Carmen Marie Hass. Benjamin Raymond Smith. Julia Elise Watson. For the Bachelor of Social Science, awarded with distinction, Yvette Chambers. Heather Mary Hill Renouf. Andrew Mabombo Kavala. Sarah Laverty. For the Diploma of Arts, Bradley John Allen. For the Master of Information Systems, Vijay Charan Polly K. Patty Mita Gadu Pula. For a Bachelor of Creative Arts, Jessica Ann Berwick. And with a Bachelor of Creative Arts, Dugald William Crandon. With a Master of Education, Britt Amy Noffke. And also with a Master of Education, Crystal Thompson. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of graduates for Humanities and Communication.
I now call upon Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovation, Professor Peter Terry, to present the doctoral graduates.
Advancements in how we communicate, the way we learn, the medical treatments we receive, the technologies that entertain us, and our understanding of other cultures and other times are all born from research. Research plays a vital role in our society, and although it is often performed in silence, its impact can transform our communities and enhance the quality of our lives. Soon to traverse this stage are the latest generation of researchers who have completed their Doctor of Philosophy studies and professional doctorates at the University of Southern Queensland. These are the highest degrees conferred by on a student by a university. May each and every one of them have a dynamic and exciting research career, and may their research have a resounding impact in our community. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled In Shelley's Wake, Tracing 2 Centuries of Impact. Chancellor, Dr. Alison Bedford. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Understanding the Lived Experience of Students Who Self-Injure During an Educational Intervention based on Neuroscientific and Functional Behavioural Perspectives. Chancellor, Dr. Esme Carl. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled The Voices of Experience. Teacher educators articulate their thoughts and concerns about current and future education policy and practice. Chancellor, Dr. Yvonne Stewart-Finlay. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Grand Ayatollah al-Sistani's Role in Iraq After 2003, a critical analysis of historical texts and the perceptions of Iraqi diaspora. Chancellor, Dr. Atev Jabbar Kadom. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Understanding How Older Australians Experienced Information Literacy Using Mobile Devices. Chancellor, Dr. Gemma Linares Soleil. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Constructing Knowledge Management Capacity and Forms of Capital, a qualitative ethnographic exploratory case study of an Australian regional university education research team. Chancellor, Dr. Carl Jeffrey Matthews. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Time to Find a New Freedom, Tomnet and Men's Sheds, Meeting Older Men's Contributive Needs in Regions within South East and South West Queensland. Chancellor, Dr. Deborah Lee Mulligan. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Seeking Information in a Medical Setting, Vietnamese Doctor-Patients Interaction. Chancellor, Dr. Thi-Ling Huang Nguyen. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis titled Crop Choices, Motivational and Decision-Making Factors that Attract and Retain Cotton Grower Employers within the Australian cotton industry. Chancellor, Dr. Geraldine Madonna Wunsch. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Professional Studies with a thesis titled Organisational Vulnerability to Intentional Insider Threat. Chancellor, Dr. Justine Bedford. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Professional Studies with a thesis titled The Race Between Education and Catastrophe, an action research study towards creating climate-sensitive cities. Chancellor, Dr. Donnell Rita Davis. Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduate for the Doctor of Professional Studies with a thesis titled Capturing Individual Capability Development Gains at an Individual Level Across Diverse Industries in Laos, a work-based study investigating the efficacy of a new evaluation tool. Chancellor, Dr. Dean James Norris. Chancellor, that completes the presentation of doctoral graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to invite Connor Fogarty to deliver the valedictory address on behalf of his fellow graduates. Connor graduated today with a Bachelor of Creative Arts with distinction and a faculty medal.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, guest speaker, Dr. Damien Pearce, distinguished guests, USQ academic staff, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow graduates. I'm deeply honoured to be here today. It's a great pleasure for me to congratulate each of you on your outstanding achievements. In undertaking any endeavour, hard work and perseverance are the surest prerequisites for success. The simple fact that you're graduating today demonstrates that you have these qualities. Graduation is a time of excitement and celebration, and I'd like to reflect on the journey that each of us has taken. I was lucky enough to study in the music program here at USQ, so I hope you'll indulge me in using one or two musical metaphors. In a great piece of music, there are passages that harmonise perfectly. Beautiful, soaring melodies and jubilant rhythms. These are the times that we'll look back on fondly. Moments of friendship and laughter, excitement and anticipation about the possibilities of the future. The moments when, after hours of grappling with a difficult concept, the light bulb suddenly flicks on. And the all too rare moments of creative energy, where the hours fly by in a blink of an eye. But there is another side to great music, just as there is in our individual journeys. And that's the dissonance. The theme in the minor key, the harsh, unresolved harmonies. Here, the earlier memories of the sweet sonorities dwindle to a distant memory. I think we can all relate to these moments too. The stress of assignments, exams, performances, the tiredness, the anxiety about the future, and the terror that sits in the pit of the stomach as we stare at the blank page, our minds flailing for an idea that will get us started. Although these aren't the times that we'll look back on fondly, they have nonetheless contributed to our resilience and built character. They have shaped us into the people we are, just as much as the good times. In studying music, I've come to believe that it can often be the dissonance that gives the sweet harmonies their meaning, and the moments of irresolution that make the jubilant finale all the more triumphant. I feel confident that many of us here today would not have arrived at this point if it weren't for some very important people. Firstly, to our families and friends, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. You believed in us and helped us through the difficult times when things weren't going our way, and you celebrated with us in our success. On behalf of all graduates, thank you for the sacrifices that you have made in helping us pursue our dreams. To the USQ staff, thank you for imparting your wisdom, professional experience, and words of encouragement. Your passion and dedication has inspired us to continue learning and growing, and it is something that will continue to inspire us as we move on to the next phase of our lives. My fellow graduates, the final notes are sounding in this particular movement of our lives. It's time to retune our instruments and for an exciting new movement to begin. As the Irish rock band U2 once said, the sweetest melody is the one that we haven't yet heard. I hope we each use the knowledge and experience that we've gained here at USQ as the foundation for lives of learning, growth, and fulfilment, so that this great symphony that is our life can become music for the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian address has a long tradition and is delivered by a graduating student as a closing statement. Connor, thank you for that beautiful speech on behalf of all the graduates here today. Your reflections on your time at USQ through your studies in music and through that lens were so apt. The rhythm of your studies, the melody and colour and the harmony of everyday life, even the crescendos of the time here in your studies. But the final notes aren't sounding yet. You have your whole career in front of you, but thank you, Connor, for taking us through those beautiful analogies. Please join me in once again thanking Connor. Now, would all graduates please stand? It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of the University of Southern Queensland. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. USQ charges you as graduates of the University of Southern Queensland to use what you have learned for your own betterment and for the betterment of the community. USQ charges you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. USQ charges you to remember the lessons USQ has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who have not had the opportunities you have had. USQ charges you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all you do, USQ charges you to be deserving of the good name of the University of Southern Queensland. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal proceedings. My congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you to you, the audience, for your attendance, for your support, your courtesy and your patience. I wish you all a safe return journey to your home and all the very best to you all for your future success. Good afternoon.
Ladies, gentlemen and graduates, very shortly the academic procession will depart, and it will be followed by a procession of our new graduates. I cordially invite each of you to join the graduates and university academic staff for refreshments in the quadrangle. If you need assistance in finding the quadrangle, please ask one of our friendly staff who will be able to direct you. The official graduation photographers, Silver Rose Photography, will be available in the university refectory. It would be most fitting to give the graduates a rousing farewell as they proceed out of the stadium. They have earned it and deserve your thunderous applause. So please remain with us as we continue to celebrate this occasion with our new graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the departure of the academic procession.